Hello, Day with Caleb. We are back with some physical media purchases from Macari, from Amazon, from eBay. So let's dive right in. And I think one is from Walmart. So let's dive right in to these pickups, and we'll start with maybe the one, because some of these I've seen, but I really wanted to get my hands on this one to finally watch it, and that is Dune. There's a good documentary on how Aronofsky, right? No, that's not right. The original Dune director, what his vision for the film was, and obviously it didn't pan out, but on this one it looks pretty, I won't say faithful to the book, but it looks like they could build the world, more world building in this one. Obviously back in the late 90s, early 2000s, not the technology that we have today. So I'm really excited to see this one. And who directed it? Does it say? Denis Villeneuve? And it's got a good cast. And the story, they change up a few things from what I've seen. I haven't obviously watched the movie, and I like the logo too. It's kind of the same symbol, just kind of twisted and used for lettering. So that is great. Is this Jason Momoa? I had no idea Jason Momoa was in this. And of course, Zendaya, MJ, that's cool. So I'm excited to see this one finally. I know I'm a little late to the party on that one, but this one obviously I saw in theaters. That is Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness. And the film is great overall. Sam Raimi, when he really taps into those horror, like scary elements, it really does work. When she's coming through kind of the hallways, when she's taking out people, including John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. that scene I lost a little bit, because I love him as an actor, and I don't think he'll be in the new Fantastic Four. I think that was just Marvel saying, hey, we see you want John Krasinski. He might not be in the main Fantastic Four film, but we'll put him here because it is multiverse. So that was neat. And the new characters, good. I love that. And there are multiple Doctor Stranges, and there are some really Evil Dead inspired moments with the dead. So great. And Bruce Campbell obviously makes a cameo as a hot dog vendor on the streets. But I did not like that they didn't at least mention the kind of events of No Way Home. I thought that was kind of what led into this. They don't really mention No Way Home, or the fact that Doctor Strange wiped out the whole world's memory of Peter Parker. So don't know why they chose not to mention it when it was kind of the build-up or lead-in to this film, but that's okay. American Chavez was great. I love her powers where she can merge into other multiverses without any kind of, she does it flawlessly. Then this one is a movie I've been wanting to watch for a while too. Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, The Lost City, and my dad actually saw the previews for this and he's been wanting to see it. It's been hard to track down. I went to several Walmarts looking for this, and every time they were sold out on both DVD and Blu-ray. So I believe I finally tracked this down at Macari. So it looks fun, looks like a good popcorn film, and Daniel Radcliffe, of course. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say that Daniel Radcliffe watched the Mummy movies, Mummy Returns, not the 2017, to get inspired by this. I could be wrong, I think somewhere I read that, so that would be pretty neat if he drew any inspiration for this role from the Mummy films. Then this one looks so out there but so fun at the same time. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And it's got our boy Short Round in there. Data, obviously. And someone pointed that out. I didn't know he was in this film. So, very cool. Looks like a great action kind of martial arts and fantasy as well, because I think there is time travel and multiverse galaxy. So I'm looking forward to strapping in and look. It looks crazy, but it looks awesome at the same time. Then I finally got Turning Red. I saw this months ago on Disney Plus. Finally have it on physical media. Red is my favorite color, so of course I love the red case. That is great. Great physical media packaging. When your film has red in the title, you have to use a red case. That is great. And I like this one. There's some flack. Maybe it's too on the nose as far as the title and what the story is about, but I really did enjoy it. The friends kind of remind me of my cousins when they wanted to go see Hanson live in concert. They didn't turn into a panda and raise money that way, but they really wanted to go and see Hanson. So that is why I've Mbop stuck in my head for all eternity, because they replayed that song, the music video, the VHS, they replayed that sucker 8 million times. But I did enjoy it, and it's a shame that the last couple Pixar films have dropped straight to Disney Plus instead of theaters, and I think that hurt Lightyear in the long run too. That was the first kind of Pixar movie that came back in theaters, and people did not go because now they just wait and watch it on Disney Plus like every other Pixar film. And so would have been so good to see in theaters. And Turning Red, maybe not as much a theatrical. Luca on the fence, but certainly that Pixar did not deserve to just be Disney Plus exclusive. They deserve their moment in the sun, and hopefully we'll get back to that with these next Pixar films. Then we have Downton Abbey, A New Era. the box got a little damaged. There was damage in the posting, so I knew about it, but our USPS people here are lovely, not. So it did get crushed a little more, but that's okay. The packaging almost begged to be crushed because the movie and the book are kind of in this compartment, and the only thing in this compartment is a little metal, what is it, tea strainer, which is a tiny thing. So this is not the sturdiest right here. So if it gets anywhere that kind of constricts it, it's going to bend, which is unfortunate. But it came with postcards, photo book, obviously the movie and tea strainer, and then of course this cool packaging. I did wrap it in plastic just to keep it protected somewhat. I'm excited to see this film. Obviously I was really late to the party as far as Downton Abbey. I watched it last year, a year and a half ago, maybe at this point. Went through, watched season 1 all the way to the ending. Then I watched the first Downton Abbey movie, Downton Abbey the motion picture, and that was great. Sometimes when you get movies that are based on a show, it kind of dumps in quality and you don't capture the magic of the show. But I think Downton Abbey lends itself for maybe more of a cinematic scope with motion picture. So maybe that's why it made the transition when maybe some of the others could not. But I'm excited to see where they go. Some say this is the last one they're going to do. If so, I hope it's a good send-off. The finale for the series was a good send-off, so hopefully that happens. And that was all we picked up today. Like, subscribe, share with a movie lover. Until next time, keep collecting.